And the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys? Click like Power Boys. Make you say Wild Boys from the QBs, BTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Big game, first name James. He interview, he called the games. Silver blue, you know the name from the Emmitt Smith to the Michael Irv. We beating skins, shooting birds. I see a bang, snatch it out of spur. Favorite team on the planet Earth, from Monday night to Sunday church. DJ putting in the work. I'm tuning in, no need to search. Through thick and thin and good and worse, them Cowboys. Click like Power Boys. Make you say Wild Boys from the QBs, BTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the goddamn, they did it again. How about them Cowboys? Click like Power Boys. Make you say Wild Boys from the QBs, BTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that silver and blue done did it again. Them Cowboys, click like Power Boys. Make you say Wild Boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the goddamn, they did it again. How about them Cowboys? Click like Power Boys. Make you say Wild Boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that silver and blue done did it again.
How about them Cowboys? Click like Power Boys. Make it say Wild Boys from the QB, DT, LBs to the Towel Boys. You feel me? Shout out to Kid Columbus, man. He out there doing his thing. I'm trying to get the he actually made the single for me like 2 years ago, and I got the copyright for all of it and all that, but I'm gonna see where he has it to where you guys can go right to it, because I mean that's a hot song. You know the name, Silver Blue. You know the name. That stuff gets me hyped, so I can't front. But you know what it is today. I'll be brief because I'm about to do this show with Cole's Cowboys. I appreciate the invite from my big dog, new in the game, doing his thing. He invited me. I appreciate the invite. I'm honored by the invite. So we're gonna jump on there. But before that, we're gonna go by the numbers. We've been doing this for the last 4 weeks now. It's been doing real good. I like it. Hope y'all like it too. Try to just give y'all as much information I can on the numbers of the game, the numbers where Dallas Cowboys stand, and what we're looking like beyond. So without further ado, I did the game. I cut it off like right around halftime. I just wasn't with the foolery. You know, I'm not going to be the Debbie Downer because Cowboys won 24-6. Defense stood out once again, and we can't get mad at that. I can't get mad at that. You feel me? Offense ain't got to be great as long as that defense be turning up. I can't hate on that. So I was just really frustrated because it's like, man, Kellen Moore being goofy, but the 30-30 club was banging. I think it was 32 rushes, 24 passes. You know, 30-30 club was banging. So I ain't going to complain. I ain't going to be the Debbie Downer. Dallas got the victory. They're 4-2. You know, one behind the Giants, but we already beat them. So in the NFC East, it's right there. So as I said before we jump in these numbers, I made a tweet, said, man, the NFC is for the taking once again. I said that for the last 3 years. I don't care what Tampa Bay did in 2020. It was for the taking. In 2020, it was for the taking in 2021, and it's definitely for the taking in 22 with the Packers and the Bucs falling off. You got the Eagles, yeah, but we banged with them with Cooper Rush, dog, right there. You feel me? If we had Dak Prescott, I'm going to say that was different. But that's a good guess, so I don't know. But all I can say is Bucs And the Eagles, the only teams you lost to, a 6-0 team where you banged to the very end. And that was the first game of the year. I like to play Tampa Bay again. I bet you won't be that same outcome. I bet you we kick their ass. I'm tired of losing some freaking Tom Brady, bro. This is last year. I hope we can meet. I hope they make the playoffs because I want to play them in the playoffs and beat the brakes off of him and send them in retirement, dog. I'm tired of seeing that dude, him and Rodgers. I'm done with y'all. So every time y'all lose, I love it. Just wanted to say that. So let's jump in here. Let's do by these numbers. So let's jump in here. First of all, what we always start with, look at these Cowboys, though. Let's go right over here. Look at these Cowboys right here. Take Cooper Rush's face off of there, man. But here's, you see, 19 points is coming up slowly. It was like 27, 26, 25. Now we 22nd, 19 points a game. Ooh-wee, look at that right there. Second in the league in scoring points against. Only 15 points a game. The defense is ridiculous. Passing yards a game, 194. We know that because of the 5 games Cooper Rush was doing it. That's why it was dropped. But we like seeing that rushing yards, 121, 7, 14th. It's slowly creeping. So we like seeing that. Obviously, you've seen the game. Cowboys are 5-2 this season. They are 3rd in the NFC, 6th in the NFC. So they are in the seeding for a wild card. But guess what? They beat those Giants. So head-to-head, we got the advantage over him. So that's crazy about these Giants. I said they was frauds. They keep winning. I can't say nothing against that. I just don't believe it. Maybe they play us again, and I got to believe it, but I'm sorry. I just don't believe it. But shout out to the Giants for doing their thing. They're 6-1. But guess what? That one blemish is to them Cowboys, and that's what I like to see. So let's jump right in here, man. Well, let's go to the numbers of the game right quick. You feel me? And then we'll go to the numbers overall. So here we go. See Trevor Diggs. They got some good faces, but you probably can't see them. You saw what it is. I told you I was frustrated at halftime. I turned it off. Great play. It was some critical plays right here in this game, man. I made the tweet with Micah Parsons with the game saving. A lot of people jumped out there. Oh, DeMarcus Lawrence, if he wouldn't have got that strip, they could have scored. You're right. You're totally 100% right. If DeMarcus Lawrence didn't make that excellent play, they would have still scored, right? But it was the play before that, before DeMarcus Lawrence made the play, that saved the touchdown. That's what the point I was making. I don't give a hell what DeMarcus Lawrence did the next play. Actually, I do, because he stopped. It was a great play by DeMarcus Lawrence, so I don't want to sound like a hater of him. But what I'm saying is, when I made the tweet, DeMarcus Lawrence doesn't never get that opportunity or that play if Micah Parsons doesn't hustle. He was about good 6-7 yards behind T.J. Hockenson, and he hawked him down and got him down. I don't care if it was bad spot, whatever. He ain't get the daggone touchdown, and that was Micah Parsons hustling, because when I looked at everybody else, they was kind of jogging through thinking he was going to get the touchdown. I can see it in this from my perspective. It was almost like, damn, he about to score, so let's go ahead and get it. And then Micah Parsons comes out everywhere and makes a touchdown-saving tackle. That's what I'm talking about. That's why we love Micah, for real. But let's go ahead and hear these team stats and what these team stats was looking like. All right, so first downs. I mean, it was pretty close all the way around. And you look at it, the numbers were, good God, identical. That's crazy. Look at this. This stuff is almost identical to the T. Look at all that. Look at that. I mean, wow. That is so close. Look at that. That's crazy. Look at these numbers. They're damn near identical across the board, except the score. Defense. And Dak is back. Okay? So you see what it is. Third down efficiency, total yards, total plays, yards per play. Look at that. It is almost – look at the bro, that's crazy how identical this is always, almost all the way down to the T. Look at them sacks, dog. Dallas going crazy. What is it, 72 sacks by the 85 Bears? Dallas ain't no 85 Bears, but I like how they getting them sacks, though. We love pressures, whole lot of pressures, but I love sacks too, big dog. I love them. Sacks make a difference. Feel me? People act like sacks don't matter. Yeah, they do, because when it's a 3rd and 6 or 3rd and 5, you get a big sack and knock them out the range. When it's a 2nd and 1, you get a big sack. Now it's 2nd, it's 3rd and 11. They do matter. Pressures hella matter. Yes, they do, but so do them damn sacks. Well, let's keep talking about it. You can see it right here. Let's go with the passing attempts. Like I told you about them Cowboys, 25 passing attempts for Dak Prescott. I said the 30-30 club banging. That's what we need. 30-30, we winning. 30 passes, 30 rushes, we winning. Guess what? Dak threw 25 times. Guess what? We rushed for 32 times. 4.3, average could have been a little better. 4.7 by them Lions. Oh, boy, it was kind of running that ball. Penalties was tough, but they had 5 of them too. But that's the key right there. This is the key to the game right here. 5 turnovers to Dallas 1. 3 fumbles lost, 2 interceptions. That was the game right there. Because if you look at the total of everything in here, it's damn near the same. All the way through. Those turnovers were the difference. 5 turnovers. Because you look at Jared Goff, got sacked 5 times, but his numbers ain't bad. 21 to 26, 228 yards, 8 yards. A pass play wasn't bad at all, but he had those 2 bad interceptions. 1 to Trevin Diggs, and shout out to Jay Lou. Sorry, we missed you. You know, I wanted Darren Bland to get more tick than you. I'm just keeping it real. I wanted him to get more tick, but not at the expense of this, because I never want to see a player get hurt. And Jordan Lewis is a cool cat. And he made a great play on that play. It was a Liz Frank injury, Liz Frank. That's a huge rehab, so he could be out for a while. We know he's out done for the year, but he could be out for at least a year. So step up, Deron Bland. This is your time. We all been screaming for you, hollering for you. This is your time, big dog. Sucks that J. Lou went out, but it is what it is. Jamal Williams. Everybody was screaming that DeAndre Swift was out, but Jamal Williams ran that ball good. 15 carries, 79 yards. Still got to show up that run defense. No matter what we say, that defense is damn good. But we still got to show it up, because too many – that's just – you feel me? And that wasn't at the end of the game. That was throughout the game. Just saying. You can see the numbers right here. Daggone, we made Jeff Okunda look like a daggone all-pro. 15 damn tackles in that game. Deshaun Elliott, Texas, baby. But we made him feel good. Now, I said watch Aiden Hutchinson in this game. I felt like he was going to turn all the way up in this game. All the way up. And he did. 1 point and 1.5 sacks. He was giving Tyler Smith some – that was a good matchup, because Tyler Smith put him in the ground. That was a good matchup back and forth, so I like seeing it. But you know what it is. Then the numbers on them Lions. Let's see at Dak Prescott. 19 to 25, efficient, 207, 8.13, 113 rating. Sacked twice, 1 TD, no interceptions. We love that. Tony Pollard turning up once again. 12 carries, 83 yards. Ezekiel Elliott, 15 carries, 57 yards. He ain't really do his thing, but he got 2 touchdowns. But I like that TP. Kind of get a witness. 32 carries, dog. You're going to win. 30-30 club, baby. You know what I mean? Dalton Schultz came back to this thing. Hendershot got his touchdown. We like that. Jake Ferguson, you know, those tight ends weren't going to get the ball like they were with Dalton Schultz in there, but we like it. You can see it right here. You can see it right here. J-Ron Curse comes back. Vander Esch had 10 tackles. Pass defense, QB hits. You can see all those numbers right there. That dog, that man right here, where's that man at? Where's that man at? Dorrance Armstrong Jr. once again. He got 6 sacks. I said, is he turning up or turning down at the beginning of the season? I said he's turning up. I said he's going to turn up this year. I said, you know, he's not an elite athlete, but you know what? When they drafted him, we had a lot of potential for him when they drafted him. And we was telling me and Law, I'm going to go back to this in 2019. We thought he was going to go crazy, and he didn't. A few years late, better late than never. Turn up, baby. You see it right here. Now, let's go to these numbers. Let's go to these numbers that we always do. 7 games in, you see the numbers, points, opponent's points, our yards, what the opponent's doing against us, okay? You can see it right here, as I scroll through here. I like to get to those rushing yards because that's where it's important. Dallas is slowly climbing up, 12th. Giving up 841, 21st. The running game is still an issue. The running game is still an issue no matter what we say. I love this defense, but the running defense is still an issue. And if a team really sticks with it, that's a worry for me. I'm going to keep it real. That's a worry. If these teams says we're going to be bullheaded, we don't give a hell, we're going to keep running, we're going to mash it down your throats, we don't care. That's what I worry about. Cowboys got to shore that up because that could bite them later on in the season. They got to figure that out. Even though the averages aren't crazy, I'm watching these guys per game. It's just not good. I don't like that, but we'll see. So you see right here, see the numbers. Rushing averages, 4.3 for Dallas, 20th, 4.4. That's still getting lower, but it's just not good enough. Passing yards, 26. That's going to keep on coming up with Dak in there. We're only giving up 14, 10th in the league. I ain't tripping on passing attempts. Passing average, though, I like that. 6.2, good for 3rd in the league for Dallas. 5th in the league in sacks, only giving up 11 sacks in 7 games. That's damn good. And then you leading the league in sacks. When's the last time Dallas led the league in sacks at this juncture? Very long time. You can see these numbers right here. All right, let's get to this offense right quick. We pull up these numbers. Sorry, I'm hitting my guy here right quick. All right, so sorry about that. I'm just finishing up the show. I had to hit my guy Cowboys up right quick. But let me get to this because I don't want to be super late. Here's the offensive count. We ain't going to trip. Remember, we don't look at the grades. We look at the plays because the stats are real. Not the grades. We ain't looking at them grades, but the stats are real. That's offense. Let's go to Dak passing. Let me see Dak Prescott right here. Drop back, 28 drop backs. Very efficient in his first game back. It's the Lions, but it was very efficient. I don't give a hell. It was very efficient. You can go through the numbers. 113 rating. Not bad. Let's see where Dak was throwing that ball this game. Didn't really go deep, but he did go. Hey, here's the thing. See, when you had Cooper Rush didn't really challenge that D. At least Dak does. So there was 3 passes that went over 20 yards. This is 1 for 3. Not bad. I mean, it is what it is. But on the outside right, where you saw that 1 for 2, you see the numbers right here where they were really attacking on this team, on the defense of the Lions. We understand the Lions wasn't good defense, but this was going to be a dogfight or whatever because we get the best game, and we always get Detroit's seemingly best game. So let's go over here to receiving, see what they were looking like. Like I said, not a huge offensive game, but if you look at the targets, not bad. Very efficient, Dak. Very efficient. We can go through here. How much was CD playing in that slot? 69% in the slot. I mean, when we really look at these numbers, if you really look at the numbers per game, CeeDee Lamb still be in that slot, dog. He's an outside. They got him on the outside, but he does his damage, the majority, in the slot. 20 times in the slot, 9 times out wide. Look at everybody else, though. Michael Gallup, 23 times outside, 1 in the slot. Noah Brown, 16, 11. CeeDee Lamb does most of his damage in the slot. That's just what he's better at. When he can manipulate the inside, he's just better at it. He's just a better player when he's in the slot. I mean, you know, and that's why they keep maneuvering him in there and put him in there because he's just better. He's going against a weaker defender, and he can, you know, that coverage can't roll. You can't roll coverage his way. You can find out different ways to manipulate it. So I ain't mad you slowing him in the slot. Whatever. Keep on doing it. As you can see them numbers right here. And then you see the guys and the individuals. Wasn't a big game for these guys, but Noah Brown did his thing. But that big fumble kind of turned the game in a way. We ain't hating on you, Noah Brown. You've done excellent this year, so no hate. It happens, so no hate. CeeDee Lamb, you see his numbers. Didn't have a drop. That's good. He didn't have a drop. We like that. Did not have a drop. I like seeing that. You see, Dalton Schultz brought his. He made sure he made sure he came back. Feel me? Make sure he came back. He's like, these rookies ain't gonna keep turning up on me. See Hendershot, Gallup, Jake from State Farm. See it all. Let's go to that rushing. This is what really carried Dallas. You see him right here, TP. Let's look at the yards after contact. TP, 5 yards after contact, 61 yards after contact. He was doing them. Both of them got two explosive runs over 10 yards apiece. You can see right here. Make sure I show you all these numbers so you can rewind and go back through this. He's getting them on the outside, a lot of inside in the gap, but he still had 8 on the outside. You know, we know what Kellen Moore is. He was goofy, and that's what made me turn off the stream, but whatever. Rushing direction, this is Ezekiel Elliott. He gets a lot of his big runs on the right side where TP, let me see if he does it on the left side again. No, it was the right this side because usually it's the left, but that left was shut down. He turned up on the rights this time, so hey, whatever, however it has to happen. Coming off of Terrence Steele this time, and Dalton Schultz, if he was in there, but you see those numbers right there where they were really more effective at. Usually TP turns up on the left side and Ezekiel Elliott's on the right side, and you can see it right here on Ezekiel Elliott. I think he stressed his little groin, but Zeke's a warrior. He ain't coming out the game. I respect him. Let's go to blocking. See the numbers right here. These are the snaps. I wish they stopped rotating. That's why Joe Philbin, I don't like how you got to leave guys in. Just leave them in. You feel me? Just leave them in. Stop rotating these guys. It just throws off the chemistry. I told you, I asked Duke Manyweather, I said, is that good rotating these? No. He said no. They need camaraderie. They need to be playing together, and you rotating Jason Peters and Connor McGovern and Matt Farnock. That just don't work. I get it, but y'all just feeling pressure, bro, because you got Jason Peters on the squad. That's why you keep rotating, because you got him on the squad and you feel the pressure of getting to play him. That's why you have him in there. Let's keep it real. But here's where you see that's your run blocking grades. I ain't tripping on the grades. Get some of this pass blocking. Connor McGovern. There you go, Connor. Zechro. Zach Martin. Zechro. Tony Tyra Biadish. Zechro. Tyler Smith had a little bit of way of it, but that's all right. He's a rookie. Terrence still had a little bit of way of it. He's this first year full-time starter. He's done a damn good job, though. I don't care. Tyler, don't leave Terrence Steele alone. He's done a damn good job since he's been there. But I love seeing Connor McGovern in there because he's one of the most maligned guys on his team. People just be hating on him. But he's done a pretty solid job playing that left guard for supposed to be being trash. All right, let's go to this run defense. You can see it right here. DeMarcus Lawrence he's a great run defender. You can't say nothing about it. Look at the stops. He's tops and stops on run defense. Sam I Am went crazy. We're going to talk about him right quick. Sam I Am went crazy. You can see these numbers right here. And then you've seen Sam Williams. 8 pass rushes. He turned up this game. Sam went crazy at the end. Big plays, big plays. Turned up. Look at his pressure win weight. Michael Parsons, you know he's always up there, but Sam I Am turned up. Shout out to Sam I Am going crazy. He's starting to get, you see, getting his feet. You see his strength. That's what we were all talking about. His athleticism and his strength was out of this world, ridiculous. That's what you love about this kid. He is just ridiculous about that. Feel me? And what, did Fowler get another sack? Okay. Dorrance Armstrong Jr., J. Ron Curse. No, he didn't get a sack. I'm sorry. Fowler didn't get a sack. Armstrong Jr., Sam got 2. They credit Michael with 1, and Donovan Wilson got 1 because he got that strip sack. But kudos to Sam I Am going crazy. They needed him. He's continued to get better. We love seeing that. It's a great thing. It's really a great thing to see him stepping up because he's a guy that you really need. It's tough that Jordan Lewis comes out, but we like seeing what Deron Bland can come in there. And you can see what Deron Bland, when he came in the game, what he did. Diggs got him another pick. That man's a playmaker, bro. We got 3 or 4 picks already. That man's a playmaker, bro. You can see these numbers. This defense is going to get better. I hate that Jordan Lewis was out due to injury. This defense is going to be even better, get even better with Deron playing. And this is a perfect time for him to really get that tick, and that's what you love about it. And then you see these coverage grades. Jordan Lewis. Let's see. Trevin Diggs, look at him. Targeted 3 times. While y'all talk about y'all target him all the time. 3 targets, 1 catch. Look at that, 6 yards. Hey, now. See these numbers. And then we'll see right here the individuals. Great job, Trevin Diggs. Anthony Brown had a little way of it, but we know what he is. You can see everybody else. All right, so there it is, the breakdown. Check me. I'm about to jump on, do this video with Cole's Cowboys. Shout out to the Cowboys, 5-2, getting ready for these Bears. They can be 6-2, heading into the bye and get ready to go to Green Bay because that's a big matchup to me. I don't care how sorry they are. I want to smash Aaron Rodgers. I wanted him last year. I said slay the dragon. They ain't no dragon, but you can still slay him because I want to whoop him in Green Bay stomp. That needs to be a stomping. I need to be a 5, 6, 7 sack game. Him throwing 2 or 3 picks. I want to totally annihilate the Green Bay Packers. I know I was looking ahead. I'm not trying to look ahead past Chicago, but I am ready for Green Bay. I want to whoop they monkey Taz, and that's just all I want to say. So by the numbers, there it is. You know how we do. We get ready for